Jenn Tran admits anger after Dancing with the Stars elimination. Jenn Tran was understandably heartbroken when she was sent home from Dancing with the Stars last month. Looking back at the shocking elimination, she admits she felt anger over the slight. Keep reading to find out what's next for the former Bachelorette. Jenn Tran compares elimination to a breakup. Jenn Tran knows a thing or two about public breakups. She was sent home from Joey Graziati's season of The Bachelor before hometown dates. She thought she found love on The Bachelorette with Devin Strader. The two got engaged but broke up by the time the season finale came in September. She had to relive the breakup on camera for the millions tuning in at home. But Jenn Tran rebounded quickly with an invitation to join season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. She was eliminated in 7th place after receiving her highest scores yet for her dance on the Halloween-themed episode. "I really just loved being on the show so much, so it was really hard to go from literally dancing every day all the time to suddenly the next day not dancing," Jenn Tran said about her unexpected exit from DWTS. She recently took to TikTok with a candid update on how she's doing now after the shocking elimination. "I felt like I broke up with dancing, and I didn't know if it was going to take me back or not. It is kind of like breaking up with somebody because you're in constant contact with them every day. And then the next day you're not. Immediately ghost. Nothing. Dancing ghosted with me," she said. Admits anger after Dancing with the Stars elimination. Jenn Tran admitted in the video that she went through a midlife crisis in the days and weeks after her elimination. However, she said she finally found a will to live. But first, she had to get through the stages of denial, anger, bargaining phase first. Some of the anger came when others would suggest she take dance classes on her own without the show. She initially rejected the idea, but now she's all in. Bachelorette alum vows to keep dancing. Jenn Tran is still close with her DWTS partner Sasha Farber. The two have sparked dating rumors. They'll be back on the dance floor for the season finale later this month. She said in the TikTok that Sasha is still teaching her moves. He recently shared footage of her learning the jive, which she never had a chance to perform on DWTS. The former Bachelorette star said she's looking into finding other dance classes to take too. "I used to think was kind of weird, but now I'm like, you know what, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm just going to do it." The sparkling lights, the dazzling costumes, and the infectious energy of Dancing with the Stars can make even the most seasoned competitors vulnerable to a wide spectrum of emotions. For Jenn Tran, the social media sensation who brought her infectious charisma to season 32, her elimination was more than just an end to her time on the dance floor. It was a personal reckoning. In a candid post-elimination interview, Jenn admitted to feeling a wave of emotions after her unexpected departure, including something she hadn't anticipated: anger. "I didn't think I'd feel this way, but yeah, I was angry," she shared with a soft laugh that barely masked her vulnerability. "Not just at the judges or the scores, but at myself. I started replaying everything, every misstep, every second I could have pushed harder." The shock of elimination. Jenn's elimination shocked fans and contestants alike. Throughout the competition, she had become a crowd favorite, not just for her vibrant routines, but also for her warm personality and relatability. Her chemistry with her professional dance partner, Marco Santini, was palpable, and their routines often received praise for their creativity and emotional depth. "We thought we nailed that rumba," Marco chimed in during the interview, visibly disappointed but supportive of his partner. "The scores didn't reflect the work we put into it, and that stings. But that's the nature of the competition." Jenn admitted that the moments after hearing her name in the elimination were a blur. "I remember standing there, holding Marco's hand and thinking, this isn't happening. And then it was." Processing the anger. While sadness and disappointment are expected reactions to elimination, Jenn was surprised by the anger that bubbled up in the days that followed. "It wasn't the kind of anger where you're mad at someone else," she clarified. "It was this internal frustration. Like, why couldn't I have been better? Why didn't I push myself more?" It's tough to turn off that inner critic. Her honesty struck a chord with fans, many of whom took to social media to share their support. Comments flooded in, with messages like, You're still a winner in our eyes, and your journey inspired us more than a trophy ever could." Despite the overwhelming positivity, Jenn confessed that she struggled to shake off the anger. "It's hard to see the bigger picture when you're in the moment," she said. "But then I realized, anger isn't a bad thing if you use it the right way." Turning anger into motivation. Rather than letting her anger consume her, Jenn decided to channel it into something productive. She dove into dance classes outside the competition, determined to refine her technique and build on everything she'd learned from Marco. "I fell in love with dancing during this process," she said, her face lighting up. "I don't want that to end just because I'm off the show." Jenn also started journaling her experiences, capturing not only the highs and lows of her DWTS journey, but also her personal growth. "Writing helps me process my emotions," she explained. "It's like having a conversation with myself, and sometimes you realize things you wouldn't if you kept it all bottled up." Her journal entries often reflected her growing awareness of the lessons hidden within her anger. "I wrote this one line that really stuck with me. Anger is just passion without direction. That's when I realized I could take this energy and do something amazing with it." Life after DWTS. As the weeks went by, Jenn began to see her elimination not as a failure but as a stepping stone. She launched a YouTube series titled Dancing Beyond the Stars, where she chronicled her post-show journey, from attending advanced dance workshops to collaborating with fellow contestants on new projects. In one episode, she reunited with Marco to perform a contemporary piece they choreographed together. The video went viral, amassing millions of views and reaffirming Jenn's place in the hearts of her fans. "It's funny," she said in the episode, "I used to think elimination meant the end. But really, it's just the beginning of a new chapter." Jenn also used her platform to advocate for mental health awareness, sharing how she navigated the emotional roller coaster of DWTS. "It's okay to feel angry or sad," she said in a heartfelt Instagram post. "What matters is what you do with those feelings. They can break you or they can build you." Lessons learned. Reflecting on her time on Dancing with the Stars, Jenn admitted that the experience taught her more than she could have imagined. "I learned to be vulnerable, to push past my limits, and to embrace every emotion, even the uncomfortable ones," she said. "Anger used to scare me, but now I see it as a sign that I care deeply about what I'm doing, and that's a good thing." Jenn's journey is a testament to resilience and growth. While her time on the DWTS stage may have ended, her story is far from over. "This isn't the end of my dance journey," she said with a determined smile. "It's just the beginning, and I can't wait to see where it takes me." A fan-favorite legacy for fans. Jenn Tran's presence on Dancing with the Stars was about more than just her routines. It was her authenticity, her willingness to share her vulnerabilities, and her determination to turn setbacks into comebacks that left a lasting impact. As she continues to dance through life, Jenn carries the lessons of her DWTS journey with her. Every misstep, every fall, every moment of anger, it's all part of the process, she said. And if you're brave enough to embrace it, you can create something beautiful. With her unwavering spirit and passion, Jenn Tran has proven that even in the face of elimination, the dance never truly ends.